AJ, what is your worst impression?
So I've been listening to a little bit of GORILLAZ lately, and I don't know if you really respect the band like I do. Murdoch, you're kind of a piece of trash, and Noodle, I love you so much. Russell, you need to get some help a little bit. Stop watching so much Static. I don't know who took all my painkillers, but I really need them back. And yeah, go check out our latest album. We're in Fortnite, by the way. I don't know if anybody really plays that. That game's kind of old. We're kind of old, but we're still relevant, just like Fortnite. But I think we're a little bit bigger. But it's cool that we finally made it in. And these kids, for some reason, just think that we're just some holograms or something like that. We're real. Like.
I see you have chosen the right path. Henceforth, you will be known as a WIMP. Welcome to the Worst Impressions Podcast. There's something strange in here. What's the deal with WIMPs? WIMPs, grilled onions, pepper jack cheese, and your own WIMP Nation.
Oh my God, that was great.
Welcome to Worst Impressions. I am your host, Erik Anderson. Here at Worst Impressions, we get to know folks from all corners of the multiverse or Wimpaverse. Oh no. There we go. Wimpaverse.
Okay,
Join me in
okay.
my journey through podcast land. If you like what you hear, check out the Patreon for the show. You'll be the first fans to see each episode as they will be uploaded early, as well as access to the Discord server, link in the show notes. If you'd like to support the show for free, simply share the show with your friends. And if you'd like to take a moment, or I would like to take a moment, and thank all the folks who came to the live show. This is pre-recorded, so I don't know who actually came, but if you didn't come, you're dead to me. It's fine. I'll know more on the next episode as this is pre-recorded. But thank you for showing up. If you did, that was awesome. We had a lot of fun. I didn't fall off the stage, so it was great. Welcome, AJ.
Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just like watching this, and I'm like hearing you do this all professionally, and I'm just like, dude, this is real. Like, this is a legit thing. Like, dude, this is some professional shit right here. Like, I'm trying to take some mental notes, like whenever I'm streaming and stuff like that, and I'm just like, hey, welcome to the stream, guys. Like, my name is AJ, also known as Sonic Boy 13. Welcome to the stream. Today I'm gonna be playing this so-and-so game on Roblox. I know it's about to be canceled, but like, let's enjoy it before, it gets shut down because of all the predators and stuff. But like,
Oh my god.
we can't have anything nice. I'm very upset
If
with
you
that.
if you get too distressed, be sure to bring the mic with you. There you go. There you go.
That kind of like, I'm just now like low key seeing the stuff that's on there because like they've been making Sonic games and all that stuff. And they're like, some of them are pretty legit
On Roblox?
Yeah, but it's just like this
Okay.
whole controversy with like that Schweppes guy that they just banned because of the whole like predator situation, and I'm just like, dude, like if I ever have kids and stuff like that, like it's to the point that like I don't even feel safe to have them on like a platform like that because like I'm gonna be watching them and stuff like that, but I don't know like officially like who they're gonna be like talking to and all that.
So
and,
what are they? So what's going on? Roblox, they're like,
So apparently like this guy that is like known for like getting online predators like arrested and stuff like that.
Sure.
Like Roblox like put like a cease and desist on him and like pretty much like banned him on it, like shut down his whole like platform on that whole.
so he
like,
cannot go find them.
Yeah, he can't go find them. They're like pretty
Interesting.
much telling him like, yo, stop doing your whole thing. And at the same time, he was like a victim of being like groomed by a predator when he was young and all that stuff. So he's pretty much like
Wow.
trying to save these kids. And Roblox is all like, nah, we gotta stop that. And they're like trying to change this whole like vigilante-esque program. It's like it's pretty crazy that like even something as kid friendly as like Roblox can, because like, there was like another thing I heard that like went down with them, like Kim Kardashian's like sex video like
Was in Roblox?
Yeah, it was in
I do-
Roblox. Yeah, you heard about that? I was like, bro, that shit is wild,
So
bro.
I
Like,
do know about that because I think
Like she was talking about that. That was on like her show or something.
Yeah, I think the kid like was just like, so I.
Yeah, just coming out like, so mom, is this you?
Yeah,
like,
the kid was playing Roblox. And was like, so this is you.
Like,
with
what
Ray
is this
J.
about? Like,
Yeah.
this is not daddy. Like, who is this? Like, why are you smiling so hard with this man?
Why are you guys wrestling? So
Yeah, I don't
hard?
understand these moves, mommy. Like, I don't. You're saying it hurts, but you're smiling so hard. I don't get it. Like, and she's just like, oh man, like. So
Well,
I do.
welcome to Roblox.
I did feel bad for her on that. When it comes to the whole, like, you know, you have a sex tape and all that, I feel no sympathy for that. Like, Kim K, you're rich. Like, you could fucking take it. Like, whatever. Like,
Well, and it was also there's a little bit of they were like, so we're gonna make a sex tape
yeah.
and then we're gonna leak it. And like there's a lot of that. I feel like
I know that was planned.
Yeah,
There's
Chris-
no way that was like
Exactly.
leaked. That's why I hate the fact that they said it was like a leaked sex tape. No, it wasn't. Like,
yeah.
they made money off of that. Like,
I think it's fair to say they tried to it catapulted them into billionaire
that's what I'm saying.
status.
That's what I'm saying. You know that was gonna help you and all that stuff. And then like that's what I'm saying. Like I sympathize for like your kids seeing that on like
Yeah,
a
that's
video
crazy.
game that, you know, they're just trying to have fun and all that stuff, be a kid, and they get exposed to that stuff.
So I just don't understand what Roblox is. But this isn't what you mainly play, is it?
No, it's just
Okay.
something like new I got into just because like I'm trying to like expand.
You're
like,
trying to stream.
Yeah, I'm trying to stream more things. Like I mainly play like I've been doing a lot like Fortnite lately,
Mhm.
but that's like pretty mid. I've been playing a lot of like Marvel Rivals just because it's Overwatch but better.
Yeah.
I have no beef with Overwatch besides the fact that they make like really cool characters and like the skin designs are really awesome. Like
Mhm.
you know, I went to school for graphic design and like drawing and all that stuff. So like I'm
really?
like an artistic one of my family. So like if you make these cool skins and all that stuff and I'm buying them, I want to see them. I don't want to see that in
Right.
first person. That bugs the heck out of me. Like I'll let Call of Duty and Battlefield and all those other games like get away with it because like everybody looks the same to me. But like Fortnite, that's what I love about them. Like it's
You
third
wanna be
person.
third
I can
person.
see my character and all that stuff. I can
Mhm.
see my emotes. Marvel Rivals does the same thing. Fortnite, I would play that and respect it a lot more if it wasn't first person. But that's my personal opinion. So if anybody's watching this that
You
is an
mean
Overwatch fan,
Yeah,
please don't come
Overwatch.
after me thinking I'm a hater. I like the concept of the game. I just hate the perspective of it. So I have
Yeah.
to. I think I offended like two people on that one time, and I felt like my life was like threatened. Like I had to look out my window that night. Like,
Hey, what the fuck?
yeah, they're like, yo, I'm gonna come for you. Like if you see like some like Widowmaker costume, it's like a whole ass man. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
see some guy in a Maker costume, it's me. And I'm just like, but why would you dress up as that's my main, all right? I take her very seriously. And I'm just like, okay. I mean, and I say that like as like a thing main, like I take him like very
Oh,
serious.
really?
Every time I
Yeah.
play as the thing, I'm like, all right, let's go, guys. Like everybody, there's Susie on there, like Susie, like where's Johnny at? So I could punch him in the face. I know
It's
he's being
clobbering
I know he's
time.
being a little annoying right now. Like Reed, you're looking pretty snazzy right now. Like yeah, we got to do this like we do on Yancey Street. Like
Let me
bro,
reload my fists.
I have been called out so many times for it. They're like, oh my god, dude, are you actually doing the voice right now? It's like, dude, if you're
That's
playing these
awesome.
kind of games, you got to get into character.
Hell yeah.
I can't stand people that just like take a game really serious. And we're playing against bots.
There you
Why
go.
are you taking this so serious right now? I understand, you know, you want to go against like actual people and you know you're focusing on that stuff, but I'm playing against AI. It's 1 star. Why are you sweating so hard? Like you just want to get like your 40 kill streak just to show off your MVP. Everything you have is basic in your locker right now. Like I'm not trying to flex. Like I have everything in my locker for like those Marvel Rival players. Like I'm a free to play kind of person. This is like maybe the second time I bought in a battle pass, but it's because
really?
it's because of Squirrel Girl though. Like I don't care. Like that's my other main.
Oh,
like,
yeah?
Doreen.
So you wanted to get the Venomized?
Oh my god. Like
Dude, people have been shitting on the Venomized.
I know that, and
But
it's been pissing me off. Like
I'm just like, I think it's kind of cool.
it's
Like, I think
it was
fucking
the
cool.
Venom one and then the rocker one that she had last time. And then like
Yeah.
I don't know why this is in the battle pass. Okay, I agree
The rocker one.
that should not have been in the battle pass, but I did want it though.
Did you get the beach one with her crack?
I had to.
Okay, yeah.
I had okay.
I'm cheeked up.
So
when
like
I'm playing her.
I'm still concept like complaining if I want to like get the Rocket because like that's a good bundle right there because like I started playing as Rocket
Yeah.
because normally I'm like a Jeff the main healer and all that stuff just because like It's Splatoon, but
Yeah,
it's Jeff's Splatoon, bro. And I never really got into that game when it was like on Switch or anything.
You never
like that.
played Splatoon?
Okay, I know. Okay,
Splatoon
I was
fun.
more into like the Ninjala type of guy when Switch came out. And that was more just because like I like that was more melee and like you could switch off to like other weapons and all that stuff, but I thought it was cool. Like you can like run on walls and all that. And like I like to play as Inkling in Smash Bros, but just the concept of Splatoon's the game, like
I find that pretty surprising when Sonic is available in Smash Bros. I don't know what the fuck you're doing playing anything besides Sonic the Hedgehog.
I know. I
You
know.
fucking imposter.
I know
You
that,
fraud.
and I'm surprised that I don't have like anything on my sleeve right now. Like my parents like making jokes. I mean, like, so when you're gonna get your first Sonic tattoo? I'm like, I'm still surprising you on that stuff.
Did you show up with any Sonic?
You know
anything?
what? Surprisingly, I didn't. I was gonna wear the shirt, but I was just like, you know what? Eric's gonna expect that, and I'm just like, I want to surprise him. So I was just like, let me rock some a little obscure right here because we're both adults. I'm a man now. I could wear this stuff. I don't live with my parents.
We'll have
anymore.
to blur that out.
I mean,
it's fine.
it's okay. She's just getting, she likes it. It's consensual. All right, I believe in consent, Eric. Okay.
I do as well.
That's not
surprising. I don't know.
I've had compliments. Surprisingly, I've had a lot of girls compliment me on this shirt and be like, "Ooh, I like it." And I'm just like,
I like it too.
Is this a trap?
It's pretty
Like,
wild.
I don't know if I can trust you with those words right there. Surprisingly, I'm wearing a lot more Dragon Ball than I thought I would be. I did have a Sonic pin on here, but he decided he wanted to fall off the day before I wanted to come here. So
I think I know the answer, but it's like Sonic is the top. For you.
Oh yeah,
But why? Why is it?
Okay, so this is literally, and my dad will continue. If you watch this, Dad, I don't give up. Like I'm in. If you watch this, I was about to. Okay, don't ignore that part because my parents allow me to cuss to them like every now and then, but it's just like I have a limit, and then they see like I'm getting grabbed by this shirt and be like, yo, like you better calm down. And I'm like, oh, okay.
You're okay.
So like my dad would tell me that whenever like I was a baby and stuff like that, if I ever got like too loud and stuff like that, he would literally put me right next to him in like my little cradle and stuff and like just play any video game. And he said I would shut the fuck up the most whenever he would play Sonic. So I'd be like, this is your fault why I like it so much. So like you indoctrinated me to like this, and you knew like I would be the most quiet if you played Sonic. So you manipulate me. He's like, how are you gonna blame this on me? I was like, you putting me in front of a television as a baby. Like I'm just sucking this in and all that stuff. Like this is where I'm getting all my serotonin from. Like, ooh, I like these colors. I like this little blue rodent and like all that stuff. But growing up, like I also liked the stories that they did. Like Adventure 2 was like one of my favorite Sonic stories. Like the third movie that came out, I don't know if you saw Sonic 3, but like if you haven't, I'm about to get triggered. I'm going to
be honest. The amount of Sonic the Hedgehog content I consume is shockingly low.
I would say I would at least recommend watching the live action movies because most people are going to think they were pretty corny.
I'll see it for Jim Carrey.
The first movie is, I will say, it is like one of those campy like road trip kind of movies. But it does it's really good. And Jim Carrey, of course, he saves all three of the movies. The second one, I went and saw that with my dad, and this is a grown man, and he's just like,
so
that was a
as
good
are
movie.
You as
no this is a this is a like it's to the point my dad's about to be 60 years old. He's about to celebrate his birthday, so I can say this without getting in trouble, and he'd be like, how you told my age and stuff like that. Happy birthday, Dad, by the way. It's not his birthday yet, but it's about to be. It's actually my mom's belated birthday. So if you see this, Mom, happy birthday. I didn't forget. I was just at work, and I'm going to call you later.
All right.
My dad's birthday is later on this week. But I guess he's about to be 60. So like he's 59 years old, and no, he was 58 years old when the movie came out. And like we leave the theater, and I'm talking about it and all that. And I'm like, so Dad, what do you think about it? He's like, I'm not gonna lie, son. That was a good movie. I was like, oh, you liked it, man? You had fun? Did you enjoy it? You stayed awake this time? He's like, yeah, no, it was pretty good. Because he was like, my dad has pretty much played majority of the Sonic games growing up because he was there. Like my dad has every single PlayStation. My dad still has his Dreamcast. He still has his Sega Genesis.
That's really
his
cool.
CD, his NES.
So you guys bond over this.
Oh my God. Like my dad is mainly the reason why I'm into like the stuff that I'm into, but he like
That's really
denies
cool.
it a lot because he's just like, no, you just liked it yourself. I was like, Dad, like my dad was military. So like
Mm-hmm.
he was gone a lot of times. So
Sure.
like whenever he was home, like, dude, I was trying to bond with him as much as possible. So like,
Yeah.
I remember one time that he came home from, I think, Japan or something like that. And he brought back these like mini Gundam figures
Oh,
that I
fuck
like,
yeah.
bro, we put those together
Gundam
like one
from
time.
Japan?
Yes, dude.
Oh,
It took
shit.
like, okay, so he didn't know, but like I knew that he had them like hidden away in his like closet and stuff like that. And I'm just like, the fuck are these like robot things? And like, why did my dad have toys? Like
Yeah.
he's a grown man. Like he doesn't play with toys. I know these are for me. And so like I'm just waiting patiently for him to like bring it out. And like one day, and I think it's before we went and picked up my cousin because we were still in California. So this was like Marietta, and we were like setting up together, and he like looked me dead in the eyes. He's just like, son, don't you break these. And I'm just like, oh, okay, Dad. Like we just put them together. Like I'm pretty sure I can fix them. And he's just like, if you break these, like
Done.
wait, like don't you ever ask me for these ever again. I'm just like, okay, like what's cool. Like I know I held on to those things at least all the way to like maybe like my first apartment, like around 2016. I think eventually like I somehow lost them. But like I was so scared to tell him. And I was just like, Dad,
Damn.
you remember those Gundams that we made? And he's just like, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot all about those
Oh,
things.
thank
Like
God.
if you lost those, like it's completely fine, man. Like I only spent like $15 on those things. I just said that to scare you. I was just like, why would you do that? I'm like only
Oh
8
my
years old.
God.
Like he's like,
Wow.
I was trying to teach you responsibility. Like you're like you're gonna have me be like a weird dad when I grow up because I would think like this worked for me. I would do this on my kids and stuff like that. This will really like.
Do you want to
teach
be
it.
a dad?
Oh my God. So like I'm still like one of those guys that I'm like, I want kids,
Okay.
but I can't stand other people's kids and
Oh,
stuff
for
like
sure.
that. Yeah,
Fuck
like
no.
like if like they're like my friends' kids and all that stuff. Like by association, I love you, but like if you weren't my homies' kids and stuff like that, I would trip you just on purpose.
Oh my
Just 'cause,
God.
like, if I could get away
Jesus
with it, if I could
Christ.
get away with it, I. Like,
Oh my
bro,
God.
it's especially sucks like when you work in like in the service industry and stuff like that, and like and we're on a podcast, and so like I'm gonna just openly just tell people like I'm not telling you how to raise your kids and stuff like that, but like you're in public still, and like recognize that you don't like this is not just your planet, and like your kids are running around and stuff like that. That is a nuisance, and people like me, I'm petty. Like it's so tempting for me to like stick my foot out and then trip them and then act like it didn't happen. Like I don't know what.
What
like,
if they're trying to just be Sonic? What if they're trying to act like Sonic?
Hey man, if your arms aren't like back, like stuff like how am I supposed to know? You got to give me like context.
Do you run with your arms?
I was
back?
Eric. You know, I was definitely one of those. We went to school together.
I'm
Like
just.
I know.
I'm asking. If
I
you
know I
current-
did that in
If you
PE.
currently, so did I. I think everybody did. Everybody did a little bit
Like-
of arms behind the
like
back. running.
mentally, like if I'm like zoning and like zooming through like hallways and stuff like that, you know, I got like a little Sonic stage going through like my eyes and stuff like that.
Do you
but, like,
really?
Like if I have somebody next to me and stuff, like I'll try to tone it down. But like I've been called out. I've been called out
Hold on,
by
I was
it.
like, I try to tone it down.
I had an ex call me out for it, and she's like, are you doing your little Sonic thing right now? And I'm just like, I mean, if you want to call me out for it, I guess. Like you're the one that you about to go sleep with me and stuff like that. So like, who's the weird one here?
Respect.
That
yeah.
sounds
It's
like, you know.
you're fucking Sonic tonight.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who's the one fucking the nerd? You. Like, you're the one that could be doing better. Like, you're the one going home with me and stuff like that. So I'm like, I should be judging you. Like, you know, like what are you doing here? God, man. Like, sometimes I think that's just my short man syndrome. Like, sometimes I just don't like.
You're pretty tall though. You're not the. You're
You
not
know
a
what?
short
Surprisingly, I'm the tallest out of my family. Like,
man. Yeah.
even though like I can look down at my mom, I know she could still whoop my ass. Like,
Well,
she reminds me, like, she hates the fact that, like, so there's this one time, I think I had to be, like, 17 to 18. Like, I was, like, thinking, like, oh, yeah, I'm a man and stuff like that. I'm about to go to college and stuff. Like,
uh-huh.
I'm about to, like, I think I was,
I'm about to be Sonic.
I'm about to, oh, yeah, I'm about to be, I'm about to go, I have all 7 Chaos Emeralds and stuff like that. I'm about to go super and stuff. I think at the same time, I think I had, like, a girlfriend at the time. So I think it was, like, near the end of the year, like, So I was like really feeling myself. And like me and my mom were getting into it about something. And my stupid ass just like bucks up at her. And next thing I know, I just feel bah, bah! And like I wake up and I'm on the floor. And my dad, and this is like a 20-year like Navy vet and stuff like that. He's looking down at me and he's just like, why did you do that to your mom? Like why I never raised my voice at her? I know she has hands. Why would you do that? And I'm just like, I don't know. And like ever since then, like every time I tell that story, and especially like when we're in public, my mom gets so embarrassed. But then we get in that car, and she'd be like, yeah, just so you know, I'll do that again if you ever buck up at me. And I'm just like, why were you acting all like shy? But like when we're by ourselves, you're gonna be like, yeah, just let you know. Like I'm trying to act, she's like, I try to act all sweet in front of people, but she's just like, yeah, just let you know, your mama got hands and stuff. You better tell these people like I can rock somebody.
Right.
Just like,
right.
Bro, because I hate when people are like, your mom is so sweet and she's so nice. I was like, yeah, that's because you never tried to fight her before. Like
so you were trying to fight
I
your
wasn't
mom?
trying to fight her. I was just trying to be like, yo, you can't be like talking to me like that anymore, mom. And I'm like forgetting that I'm like still her kid. Like I'm still
just to be clear, she shouldn't hit you.
No.
Okay.
I definitely deserved it. I definitely deserved it. I know I said something to her because I was like feeling myself, and I feel like.
So you said something crazy.
I know I said something crazy to
like
her.
Really crazy?
Yeah, like
okay.
I was really like.
I mean, but still,
I know. Like most people would be like, oh, you shouldn't be like hitting your kid and stuff like that. My mom didn't hit me. She disciplined me right there. But like at the same time, I found out that my mom can like box and stuff like that. Cause like I've never seen my mom throw hands like that before. And like I know my mom is like a well-established woman and stuff like that. Yeah. But like. Know that my mom has hands where I gained so much respect for her that day, but like it was also like a new level like fear because I'm just like I never want to actually have to like fight you one day like if I really like deserve it and stuff like that because I know I'll lose like those hands are fast like I had no idea those things were like coming like it's nice to know that your mom's a fighter like
that she can protect herself.
That's what I'm saying. I was like this is why like my dad has like no fear for like out in public and stuff like that, and he feels like some dudes like hitting my mom and stuff like that. He feel like if some dudes like gonna cross the line and something like that, my mom would just be like pop pop, and just be like, yo, that's my wife right there. I ain't gotta worry about nothing. God like,
damn, dude.
If I could though, man, I'd so have a wife like that I know that like she could fight,
a strong woman.
Oh my god, man, that's low key. It's like seeing like a woman that could fight. That's sexy, bro. Like. She is not like fighting you, but like you know that she could fight other people and stuff like that. Like that's, I don't know. That's like a little bit like, ooh, you got a little bit of Amazonian in you. Like that's
you like.
That's
you want to get.
You got a little bit of a Wonder Woman in you right there. You
want to get crushed by some thighs.
Oh man, that's like I'm only 5'8", dude. Like so I'll be like, I'll be. What that's like so part of the list right there.
Are you dating right now?
Right now I'm just like and I'm talking right now.
Okay.
I just got out of a relationship and all that. So like technically right now I'm just trying to get myself back out there and trying to build myself back up. I'm trying to make sure that I'm definitely okay to like be somebody who's like the man that they want me to be and all that.
Sure.
At the same time, since my last relationship, I had to learn that, I need to get a little bit more like respect for myself, like I don't need to be a little bit more like too much of a yes man. Just sometimes I need to put my foot down a little bit more and stop being so like not passive aggressive. Like it's okay to be passive aggressive, be a little bit more aggressive when it comes to like setting boundaries and all that. That was my biggest issue. Is just like sometimes when it comes to like love, if I really love you and stuff like that, like sometimes I'll just let people just like let my partner just like not walk over me, but like I'll just be like a yes man to like almost everything. Just
to forget your needs or
like I always put like their needs like way above mine, all that stuff. Like I take myself as less a priority. And at a certain point, like you gotta not always like put yourself first, but like you gotta think about yourself every now and then. Like your mentality also matters, not that other person's whole well. But it's a balance,
partnership.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
like
1 and 1.
Like at first, everything is good and stuff like that, and then like things got a little rocky with us, and then I'm not putting like all the blame on her and stuff like that. Like there were some things that were my fault, but like at the end of the day, like I was always trying to make sure that like I let her know that like, I'm trying to do this with you.
Yeah.
If you can't do this, then like, I have no problem letting you go and stuff like that. Like whatever,
Okay.
like will make you happy. That way I'm happier, because at the end of the day, if you're gonna make me miserable, what is the point of me like being with you and all that stuff?
Yeah.
And, I eventually had to let her go. And, like as far as I know, she's off doing, all right and all that stuff. But like it was hard.
You just gotta, get back on the Hedgehog.
Yeah, it's
start,
just
start going fast.
Once I found out, once I got these locks are a little bit dangerous. They don't make you as ugly anymore. Like people like long hair for some reason.
Hell yeah, dude.
I always liked long hair. I like short hair too, but like I didn't know that you having long hair would get you a lot more like attention and all that. So like I'm trying not to get in trouble with it, but like. Sometimes, I notice myself like looking at like maybe one too many girls and stuff like that. And I'm one of those guys that like, I like to be loyal, but I'm just like, man, is this what it's like to be a hoe and all that stuff? Like, oh man. Like,
so are you in a hoe phase?
That's why I'm just like wondering, like, is this my hoe phase right now?
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I mean, I know people have them, but like, I don't know if I'm having mine
Sonic
late or
the
something.
Hedgehog.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, man, I'm trying to be the hedge husband, but like, my quills are getting me in trouble right now. Like, oh my God. Then I'll be willing to like customize all that stuff, and then girls be hearing that like, oh yeah, that's hot. And they're like, oh, you like that? Like,
God damn.
Like, then I'd be like talking about like I eventually like want to get tattoos and all that stuff. Like people be liking like my earrings and stuff, or like my septum piercings.
Well, yeah, you're expressive.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to
really
express myself.
people.
My parents hate it. Like my mom, when I first got my septum piercing,
don't worry about your damn parents anymore.
No, she was just like, she's like, is
I don't
this
know
real?
about them.
And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, is that like a magnet through your nose, or is it like, did you actually get like that pierced? I was like, Mom, why would I have a magnet just like hanging in my nose and stuff like that?
Right.
She's like, I just don't get it. Like, how are you gonna put that away? And I just literally show her how like I flip it back up and stuff.
Yeah.
She's just like, that's just wild to me. I was just like, Mom, you can act like she's told me some like crazy stories that she's done back in the day. I'm not gonna like expose her, but like she's told me like she's done some wild things. And I'm like, why are you acting like if they didn't have this stuff back then, that you wouldn't at least like tried it out?
For sure would have.
Like,
they for sure would have.
I know you have, like my dad, he like, he's military. So I would like, he's fun dad, but like growing up and the stories that he'd tell me, I was like, dude, you were such a good boy. Like he'd tell me like there was one time that he was like 15 or 16, like he smoked a cigarette and like he felt so guilty about it that he had to tell my grandpa about it. And I looked my dad square in the eyes and I was like, for a fact, I would have never told you. Like,
right.
it had to be like maybe on your deathbed, and I'd be like, so like the day that you smoked cigarettes in the house, that was me. Like, you really can't do anything about it now because like you're dying, but like I just got to get that off my chest and just say like I never told you. And he's just like, you know what?
So do you still feel that pressure now? Like
no.
Like do you still feel that pressure that you gotta like, I gotta keep this away. I gotta,
I'm pretty open about like a lot of stuff to my parents now.
Yeah, good.
Like they can't stand how open I am to them, but I'm just
That's
like,
good. Yeah.
Why would I not want to tell you like more stuff about myself? Like that's not like on a super personal level.
Yeah, why
like,
wouldn't you want to know
more about your son or stuff like that? Like, I know like growing up, like you guys had this image of me, and I tried to keep that. But at the same time, there was a lot of stuff that I wanted to do that I couldn't. Like, we lived out in like a little like secluded area. It was nice though. But like it literally, if you wanted to go out, you had to have a car.
Yeah.
So like walking to like, let's say like Sonic was like impossible.
Yeah,
on
for
foot.
sure.
I'm trying to think also like, let's even like go into like that McDonald's that we have, like just was like a no go, like just unless you had like a vehicle. And then like coming out to like this part of Waco or even coming out to Hewitt was like an event kind of for us because like it was just so far off. And it's not like my parents purposely wanted to live out secluded and stuff like that, but it was just like it's just us here in Texas. So.
Everybody that lived way out there, like I didn't live in a, I lived in a trailer house, like just like in the middle of nowhere. I mean, now I went back and drove through the areas and I was like, oh my God, there's a Dollar General. Like that would have been my lifeline. But instead it was 45 minutes to anything.
Yes. Bro.
And so me not really attaching myself to anything rural really growing up. Like I couldn't wrap my head around, you know, I don't know, just like going down to the creek. I did it.
I could have found like going out downtown that often just because like
Exactly.
like I said, we ever really got to do that. It was just because like so happened my folks just wanted to go to like the Dr. Pepper Museum or something like that, and I'm like, oh my god, we're about to go hang out downtown or something like that.
It's a big event.
Yeah, and like nowadays, like I'm like I said, I'm living downtown right now, and I'm just seeing these kids roll around these scooters like every day, like it's nothing, and I'm just like,
it's a different.
Y'all
world.
don't understand how good y'all have it here. Like,
yeah.
We didn't have electric scooters, or like
Yeah.
if you had an electric scooter, you had to pay like a pretty penny for one of those.
Literally.
And like the social media and stuff like that nowadays, like the cell phones. I think the most innovative thing at the time that, like I said, like we could say that we had that was like something you could do like going out besides like actually going out was like maybe like Pokemon Go or something like that. Like that actually made you want to go out and like socialize.
That was later, right?
That was at least like 2000.
There's no
15.
way. Yeah. So it was
still like
not
10 years ago, bro.
Oh yeah, and I was in college by then. So
I'm saying you could still like had an active, like a little bit more active, but like you're still like
true.
You're still doing college life and stuff like that. So you're still like busy compared to like nowadays where most of these college kids are like kind of breezing through school using like this chat GBT or like using all this AI stuff. We're like. We didn't have that really in college. Like you had to do that really off the dome, or like the most that we could use was Wikipedia, and they were checking to see if we're using that shit, bro.
Oh
like,
my god! If anything matched, like if a conjunction matched on Wikipedia, we were flat.
Like flat out F. Like
it was nuts. Okay. So you said you feel you like the film out of the Sonic films. You said that number 2 is the best one.
So personal best, I would say, just because like Adventure 2 is my favorite story from like the games. So the third one right now, because it's a new one, is my favorite, and then the second one is tied for first. But that's just because like I really think that they really put like their foot in that movie right there, just because like. They were introducing Tails. Idris Elba was being introduced as Knuckles, and I'll say, Idris, you did a fucking fantastic job. Like
Idris is just the best.
At first, I didn't have like any faith because I was just like, bro, that does not sound like the Knuckles I knew growing up. But then, like, bro, you really did a good job on that character. Even like I said, my dad, like, as mature as he likes to come off to be, my dad even was like. Saying how much he really liked Idris as Knuckles. Like he was gushing a little bit about like how much he liked Knuckles. Yeah. He really did like Jim Carrey and stuff like that. But like, you know, he played Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, stuff like that. So like he can help it be like a little nostalgic. Think he was like back in like the 90s and stuff like that. Like we're back in San Diego, and like I could tell like my dad was generally having a good time. And like my dad's one of those people that it was like a Marvel movie or like an action movie or something like he wants to see. Yeah. You will fall asleep in the movie theater. Sure. And like, bro, that pisses me off so much. Like, especially if I buy your fucking ticket, like, and you want to fall asleep. Like, yes, it's very relaxing to go in the movie theater. And like, sometimes I get a little drowsy in the theater. Like I have my seat leaned back and like, I have to lean my seat up to like wake up a little bit, but I hate wasting money. But like, if it's like a movie that I want to go see with my dad, please like stay awake and watch it with me so we can talk about it afterwards. Cause like
he's just he's an old man.
He's an old man, but like at the same time, if we're watching a movie at home, like my dad, if he's something like he really wants to watch though, he will stay up. And like if you're on his like a phone or being distracted, he will just like constantly look at you. Oh, look at you on your phone again, being distracted, can't even watch the movie. Like, bro, I can't even take you out in public and you not like fall asleep and people are looking at you like trying to make sure you're not like dead or something. Like well, like, but luckily, my dad snores, so like they know he's alive and all that. But like, you got your head all leaned back and like your mouth all open, and I'm just like, wake up, and you look like you're having like a little like aneurysm, like.
So the ladies, or what we're dating. When does Sonic get brought up? Immediately?
Oh, but I just let them know like. My first love is, of course, like Sonic. You know, my parents, my family are super important to me. Dragon Ball Z is right up there. I'm just letting you know everything that came before you. That's what you have to compete with. It's not that hard to compete with it. Just
what if you told him not to compete?
Not,
what if you
not,
told
not
him?
saying, I'm just saying, like, you don't really have to compete with that, but
they
just
gotta,
know
they gotta
that
fit
that's,
in there somewhere.
yeah, you're gonna be in there, a part of my heart. But
Right.
just know that you're gonna be surrounded by that stuff. Just like anything that you're interested in, I hope I'm a part of your heart right there, and I'm surrounding myself in like all your interests and all that stuff. Like,
what in like popular like culture and media would be kind of a deal breaker in with their interests?
the only thing I just don't do is country. Like, I have nothing
really?
against it. My body just rejects it. Maybe that's just like the Californian in me, where it's like we just don't.
Heavy rain,
Yeah, like the. Okay, so I can listen to. I just had his name for a second.
Morgan Wallen,
No, it's like the guy that does the Ring of Fire.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash. I can listen to Johnny Cash. Yeah, I cannot not like vibe to him, and that's just out of respect. Or Willie Nelson. I can vibe out to Willie Nelson, but that's just because like I just think he's like a really cool dude and all that. Like I would totally like if I had a smoke test with him, like bro, I would. You're a Willie, like you would totally be invited. Like I know I'm nobody, but just know like I think you're that cool that I would just like hang out with you like in a heartbeat. Like the fact that he has like his little corner at Texas Roadhouse, like I be trying to sit there every time when they don't sit you there. I'm just like, dang, I'm not good enough to sit at Willie's corner. Like,
yeah,
it makes you feel a little special.
Separated over there.
Yeah, I know. It makes you feel a little special. Like I look at him, I'm just like, yeah, look at you peasants. You don't get to sit at Willie's corner. I'm just as cool as him. Look at it now. It just makes you feel a little something. But
have you ever experienced anything paranormal?
Okay, so like back when
you have this on deck.
Yes. So like back when we were I was a kid and I'm living out in China Springs. So like I had to be at least like 10 or 11. And I swear to God, man, this happened like every time around like 3 o'clock at night. I would just hear like this scratching on the wall. And it would be coming from either the ceiling or it'd be coming from like the closest wall that's like to my bedroom door. And like I would just hear it like every time at 3 o'clock at night for like the past like 2 weeks, and they got to the point like I had to tell my folks about it. And I'm like, look, I'm not trying to be extra or anything like that. I know I'm in theater, and I know I'm supposed to be like a little dramatic and all that stuff. But
I
like,
don't want to fight you right now. But
this is a little bit too much. I believe in Jesus and all that stuff, but like Jesus is not stopping this right now. Like I just really need something. So I tell my parents about it, and they're like, all right, we'll see if we can bless the room and all that stuff. You know, I'm seeing my mom and dad like do like sage in the room and like throwing like holy water on the walls.
Really?
Like I believe at the time that it's holy water. If my parents were to like confess to me that I really was or anything like that, you know, I would believe them. Yeah, you know, I would believe them. But like, bro, I swear, like the next night, like I hear somebody just be like, I heard some go like, how dare you? And I'm just like, excuse me? And like after that, bro, like that thing was just like gone. And I think it was just like it came back to like fuck with me. And it was mad that like we were just like trying to sage and stuff like that. And there was just nothing but positive energy. And it's just like, I can't be in here. Like it's just too positive. And it just sounded so petty.
That's terrifying.
Like the only other thing that I know for a fact that was like paranormal was like, okay, so I don't believe that it's a drug. I believe like it's a plant, it's naturally grown, stuff like that. But me and my homies were doing like shroom tea one time. We were like tripping out, doing like psychedelics and all that. And like I was just laying down in his closet, and my head was sticking in his closet. My feet were sticking out, and like I'm just looking up, man. And I know, like I said, we're doing shroom teas and stuff like that. And like, you know, when you feel like there's somebody like me and you in the same room right now and I can feel you in here. Yeah. I'm looking up, bro, and I dead ass. I see like this fucking Oni fucking looking mask looking at me. Everything is just black in its eyes. I see like red pupils. And it looks like one of those cool like samurai masks and stuff like that you see in movies. Yeah. But like I see his mouth just going like, and I feel like it's talking to me. And like I know whenever you like, you know, if whoever has ever done stuff like that, if you ever know that you're tripping and stuff like that, like, you know, like, oh man, this is not real. Like, I know this is like the stuff that I'm on. Yeah. But like, I felt like it was actually there, just like on the wall, just looking down at me. And I'm just like, Jesus, bro, like, I know we're doing this stuff right now. You really didn't give me that much. So I know I am not tripping that hard. Yeah. But like, I cannot get up because there's something in your closet right now. If I move right now, I will like get possessed or die right now. So like I need you guys, and this is gonna sound crazy. I need you to drag me by my feet and pull me out. Because like if he knows that I see him,
I need you to kiss me.
I need you to know. I need him to think that I'm just looking up right now. I don't need him to know that I see. Like he sees me, see him. I'm done. Like and they're just like, okay, man. Like all right, dude. So they just like slowly start dragging me. I'm like, slower. He's looking at me and they're just like, okay. And then like slowly dragging me out. And I swear I just see its eyes just like following me. And it's like, I still see its mouth just like,
oh my God.
and I'm just like, I don't want to know what you're saying, man. But like, bro, please get out of my homie's closet. But like,
God,
dude, like it was like on another level that I know there was something there. Because like after we were like, we were all off and stuff like that, I told him about it. I was like, dude, did you feel like there was more than me and your little brother in your room? And he's like, yeah, dude, it felt like there was like 4 or 5 of us in there, and there was only 3 of us.
4 or 5?
Yes.
There's a discrepancy on the 5th and 6th?
Yeah, he couldn't tell if he felt like another person, but he could feel that there was 4 of us. But he, he was on a little bit more than I was, but he couldn't tell.
Yeah,
but I was like,
9 or 10 with him.
I was like the smallest person there, so like my dose was like nowhere near as much as them. So like I know for a fact that like I felt like some other like presence in his closet, and they were just like either watching us or trying to see if like we were like that under the influence that like it like try to possess or something like that. Because I know there's like the spirits that like go out and do it. There's like good and bad spirits out there. Like I'm Christian, but I also like have a spiritual belief and stuff like that. Like I believe there's like good and bad energy out there. Like I believe in karma. I do believe like Mother Nature is like also like a thing. Like I have like a mixed assortment of beliefs, but like I did grow up Christian and all that stuff. So I do believe in like when I die, I'm gonna have to like talk to God, like have a big old talk with him and be like,
say, hey man,
look,
so the Sonic stuff, I mean,
I don't know why you keep blaming your dad on that. I think you just have an addiction, bro. And I was like, God, you were there for that. He told the truth. You saw what he did to me. Like, I don't know, man. Like you got him hanging up on your wall. That seems a little like idiotic right there. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, where's my wall scroll? Like, okay, like what?
Spiritually, or even just like personality wise, where do you think you fall in the Sonic universe? Like, who do you relate to the most? Because I don't know the character archetypes.
I would
of
probably
all of them.
be like a mixture. So if anything, I would probably be like a mixture between like the main trio of like Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Because like I'd be like super like energetic and confident, all that stuff. At the same time, like I could be like Tails, where I'm just like to myself, but I'm also like the thing that you're doing right now, like all this, bro. Like I am gushing over you right now. Like I think you're so fucking cool right now. The fact that you do this stuff and like it's inspiring me to like want to do or be like at a level like this where I can be like, yo, I'm having a guest over like on one of my streams or something like that, and then like they come in here and they see like my setup and they're just like, what the like. They give me like a little applaud, like, bro, I'm so fucking proud of you and stuff. Like, I want to be like that. So that's a little bit like Tails, but at the same time, later on in the games right now, they're making him be like a little bit more of his character where he's like, you know what, I eventually have to grow up and, like I want to be like you, but I got to do it like my own way and stuff like that. So like, I kind of relate to that too. 'Cause like, I see that more like when I look at my dad, like I want to be just like him, but like, I know I got to do it like my own way, and I'll eventually get there.
Yes,
where I feel like I'm at. I feel like I'm as great.
Remember this. Like you need to remember that you are your own person.
Exactly.
And you're doing great.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and you're strong. Like you're smart. You're strong. You're funny.
I be strong like Knuckles and stuff like that. And, I have my little edgy shadow moments and stuff.
Strong like Knuckles.
And I just be like, I'm the coolest. Like
literally.
I have
that's what he says, right?
Yeah,
I'm the coolest.
Yeah, I'm just like. What I want to know what it's like to be a guy where everybody can like one of your most famous quotes is you just telling people I'm the coolest, and they're just like, damn right you are, and you're just like, yeah, hype me up, back me up, like I'm the shit. I like Latinas, like.
Is that part of the
that's a part of like the little culture of Shadow now that he's like, dude, that blew up like everywhere.
That he likes Latinas.
Yes, that's like a part of like.
What does a Latina hedgehog look like?
So they don't have a Latina hedgehog like in canon, but they are saying that Rouge the Bat was apparently based off of Latina women and all that stuff, like her design, the way that her skin tone was when she first came out, because they did lighten her up a little bit, but like in Adventure 2, she did have more of like a darker skin tone, and like she was like supposed to be based off of more like a Latino or Latino like woman, and then like apparently I don't know what it was with the shadow community, or I think it might have been something like the voice actor said about like Latina women, and they just went crazy with that, and like so now it's like just the headcanon that Shadow is just obsessed with Latina women, and like I get it, they're very like flavorful women and all that. Like I don't have like a preference. I don't have like necessarily preference and like color.
They are
and all
very
that.
tasty,
but I when I hear that and I hear how excited he gets, I'm like, you know what, I get it. Like I get the hype. You know that I still. It's just another race to me, but it's at the same time, I'm just like, it makes you want to try one out. And at the same time, like I've heard they could be a little dangerous, but that's a part of the excitement. So it's just like, if Shadow can do it, why can't I? But at the same time, like I said, my future wife, I'm just letting you know, if you watch this in the future, you did not have to be Latina for me to put a ring on your finger. All right, that was not a factor.
You're flavorful no matter what.
No matter what, you're probably gonna get eaten out tonight.
Well,
I'm just saying, you have nothing to worry about. I put a ring on you, so you have there's no competition or anything like that. It's just know my name is Sonic Boy, not Shadow Boy. So you have nothing. You're safe, okay? I'm putting out that for content, and just in case like they watch this, I gotta save myself, because I feel like at this point she like probably had me like by the throat and be like, he has 5 seconds to save you right now.
She has you by the throat, but you're enjoying it.
Oh yeah, I'm smiling so hard right now, and that's probably what's pissing her off even more. Yeah. She's like, "Why are you like this? You married me. Like, what are you?" Oh my god, dude. That's why I told that one girl that she was like trying to call me out for having that Sonic moment. Like, you're literally about to go to sleep with me tonight. What are you talking about? Why are you trying to make me feel weird? You're the weird one. Do better.
You ever do any cosplay?
Okay, so the one that I heavily enjoyed was I got to cosplay as Sora from Kingdom Hearts 3. I do have.
I think I've seen that.
I have shown it to you, but it is on my Instagram.
So
I did do like a makeshift Spider-Punk outfit, and I did get a lot of compliments on that, but it's not completely done. But
you said you did not?
I did.
You did.
It's not completely done. I still need to get the Spider logo on the back, but I do have majority of the vest, and I would like to get a better spider suit so it doesn't look like Raimi's suit underneath, because the suit that I use is the Raimi suit, because that's Tobey Maguire, you're the GOAT. I don't care what anybody says.
You think so?
You think Toby? Okay, so I have come to respect Tom Holland a little more as a Spider-Man, especially since No Way Home.
Agreed.
But I cannot stand when people say that he is the most like comic accurate Spider-Man, because that is a bold-faced lie.
Well, he's not.
He's not,
because
because he's a kid does not mean he's the most comic, or he's been played by somebody young. Right. Does not mean he was comic book accurate.
The thing about the films are fine. The films
are fine, but they're not comic book accurate.
Yeah, the thing what I'm really looking for is that really good, like, I think it's going to come from the writing and the script, is that really well written, wisecracking Spider-Man.
Yeah,
because we've missed that for a while.
Like Andrew Garfield was, I feel like, the most wisecrackiest. I loved his Spider-Man.
You think so?
His Peter Parker was just unbelievable to me, because Peter Parker is supposed to be like the everyday average man, stuff like that. Like, he's not very popular and stuff like that. Like, he's smart and people don't like that about him. But at the same time, like, he has a really good heart. Like, he doesn't let like his powers like change him and all that stuff. Andrew Garfield, like I said, he's a very confident Spider-Man. That's what Spider-Man's supposed to be, like a very snarky, like wisecracking. Like, he's supposed to like piss you off for like, he just won't shut the fuck up. Yeah. But his Peter Parker was just like, and it's not his fault, but he was just too much of a cool Peter Parker. And like, for it to be a comic accurate Spider-Man, and even Tom Holland, he felt like he was getting that dorkiness right, but he still felt like he was too cool of a Peter Parker to me. I did like how he was like a becoming of age. Like, if Spider-Man was like a younger person, like, I did like that. But like, what I liked about Tobey's Peter Parker was like, he had that dorkiness down perfectly.
I agree.
But he was just, at the time, because everybody's being played by older actors, stuff like that. Let's say if he was younger, being in the Tom Holland movies, I think those movies would do like a lot better.
I agree.
And then even when, like, I would say if we could get his Peter Parker and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, that would be like the perfect Spider-Man, in my opinion. But Tom Holland, and this is so I don't offend the Tom Holland fans and stuff like that, because like I'm broke, so I don't need you guys to like come to my apartment with like a bunch of pitchforks and stuff if I offend any fandom and all that. Like I just know some fandoms take some critiques very seriously.
You let me know if there's any rabid fans.
Yeah, I'm just like I will call you up and be like, look,
don't worry,
they're here, man. Like I know I said some things, but like they're out here and I'm a little scared. Like Tom Holland, like I said, he has been warming up, especially I think he did a really good job in the last movie, and I really liked how they ended off the movie with, if you haven't seen No Way Home, that's your own fucking fault because the movie is as old as it is.
Spoiler alert, but
spoiler alert, but like the movies, you gotta know. They already got the. What is it? They did a teaser.
It's
for
like
the next movie.
It's a whole phase away.
That's what I'm saying. It's a whole phase away, but they already shown off the new suit and stuff like that. So the movie is coming. So like everybody forgets about Peter Parker and all that. And instead of him like whining and being all depressed about it, he's actually like mature about it. And you're like, you know what? Let me try to move on. I'll still try to keep an eye on everybody, but like I gotta keep going and like I still got a job to do and all that. And I really fucking like that. Tom Holland, you sold that at the end. So like
he did.
I respect you at that. But like the whole Iron Spider suit and you being a part of the Avengers and everybody talking about, oh man, this is a comic accurate Spider-Man. I don't understand the Tom Holland hate. You knew why fans like me didn't like you and all that. just because you could naturally do a backflip. That didn't mean anything to me. Like they knew Disney knew what they were doing, and they were like pissing me off because I'm just like, I want a Spider-Man movie, but like quit trying to like initiate him inside the Avengers, because original Spider-Man, most superheroes did not fucking like him. Like they didn't like working with him and all that. They found him very annoying.
Street level, we needed, and I think that's what we're getting towards. Is like we need just more of him in New York.
Exactly.
Street level, so that way we can develop this wisecracking street level like. I'm just getting beat the fuck up in New York every day. Like just getting beat up every day by villains in New York. But yeah, going straight into the Avengers. I know that's what they had to do.
They had to do it. I know that was a money thing and that was like a Disney call, but it's just like you guys want to say that you want to make the fans happy and all that stuff, but like the fans are also the reason why you guys have a company still.
True.
So like when you do stuff like that, like I said, to me, I think I'm critiquing. To other people, it sounds like I'm complaining and bitching and stuff because I'm saying like I wasn't the biggest fan about Tom Holland at first.
Yeah, have a hard.
But it's
stance.
just like I have a hard like I'm one of those people like I'll tell you how I feel and you tell me how I feel.
Yeah.
And like either I'll listen to it or I'll just like act like I'm listening to it just so you feel good about yourself. But at least I got you to like express your opinion on it because you gave me the time to do that. But like I feel like these studios really need to take in these critiques so that way like their projects do a lot better. Like we did not need fucking Morbius. Like as much as like I know that was
it's all contract bullshit.
I get that it's contract bullshit, but that could have been a tax write-off. Like Wiley versus the Wiley versus Acme thing. Yeah. That should have been out. Like that
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's
but
coming
it should have been out. Like I understood the anger behind that movie, like getting like shelved at first and all that, because I was genuinely excited for like the movie. When I heard like the concept for that, I was just like,
it's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That cool. That's a cool thing. Like, and then like I did enjoy the new Legacy. That I did enjoy that Space Jam, but of course it wasn't the original one. But like I was really hoping that they were gonna do more with the Looney Tunes after that, and like to hear that they were gonna do something with Wile E. Coyote. He's not as popular as like Bugs Bunny or like Daffy or not, but
he's not as popular, but everyone
knows
him. Who
Everybody
he is.
knows him though. That's why I'm just like, why would you not try to put this movie out instead? Like right now, you're trying to put that stupid ass like Cat in a Hat movie. Like, did you see the trailer for that? Like,
yeah, the only saving grace is that Bill Hader is the Cat in the Hat, and I'm like,
that's the only thing that's got me interested, and that's what makes me mad because I'm like, yo, I would watch that just because he's in it, and like, you guys are making money off of that. And I don't condone watching like movies illegally anymore because I'm grown and all that. Like we're not in college anymore. Like college kids, y'all can get away with that because y'all are going through enough stuff already with those essays and all that. So you have no time to do
those essays.
You have no time to do anything. You know what? I keep thinking that everybody's college is like what it was for us back in the day.
They're not doing the essays.
Yeah, I got AIs doing it. Never mind. Y'all don't have that privilege anymore. Like if you went to college like before 2020, you had privilege to still use like illegal sites and all that. That's not me saying what the sites are. So, but like, if I could. Yeah. Bro, you hit me with such a wave of nostalgia right there. I felt like I was back in like 2013. First time I got introduced to that site, I'm like, this is a gold. I can find anything. Like, I think that low key like ruined my computer though, because like,
for sure did.
I'm pretty sure
you're not careful.
I had something that was just like biding its time until like I was doing. I think it was like biding its time until like I was really starting to do YouTube, and that's like I got a virus, and I was like, you know what? I want to crash your computer now. It's like,
oh no,
bro. I think I just hit like 2,000 subscribers, and I'm just like I'm about to hit 3,000, but that's just because like it's just because I'm being a little bit more active on my channel. Like I haven't really.
And what specifically? Shout it out.
So I have a YouTube channel that's at Sonic Boy 13. There's 2 underscores.
Sonic Boy 13. I'll tag you in the.
You know what's crazy? For that name, that name is taken, like the original. So I had to put 2 underscores. So whoever has that name, like, why? Like, I understand why I have 13 because that's the year I graduated high school. But like, why did you take my number like that? Like, that's. I felt a little offended because like I didn't want to put 1994 because I was like, I don't need people to know like my birth year like that. Like I could just tell them. But then I have that, and it's also like the same name that I have for my Twitch channel, and then it's also for my TikTok. It's not a lot on TikTok right now because I just got it, but I'm gonna keep updating it as I go.
Hell yeah! Have you done the simul streaming of like Twitch and TikTok?
So I'm gonna eventually do that where I'm gonna do it on TikTok and Twitch because I hear that's a good way to promote.
It's a good thing, dude.
Apparently, doing it through TikTok is like one of the highest form of besides Twitch. I'm not gonna count Kick because like
they're trying to make it a thing.
That place.
Yeah, it's
disgusting.
I don't think it's
I mean Twitch. It took me a hot minute to come back to it just because like I wasn't really liking how they were running their business and all that because like the whole way they're doing their monetizations and like whenever I just hop on Twitch and I'm just trying to watch some gamers. Stuff that wasn't game related just kept showing up on my wall, and I'm trying to hit. I'm not interested, and they keep trying to show me this stuff, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna go back to YouTube and try to see if I can maybe find a good stream or something like that. Because like I used to stream on YouTube a lot more, but like YouTube is more for like watching videos and all that stuff. Like you have to have like a good following to like have a good like streamer view count on YouTube, and I had to find that out. And there's nothing wrong with YouTube being that way, but it's just
when I figure out how to get more followers, I'll eventually crack through.
Yo, you know full well, this some of this stuff is gonna be a little collabed on some of my reels. I'm like just so you guys know, like this is how much I made it. I ended up on the Bad Impression podcast. Like
thanks, man.
That's how like I'm getting up there. Like. Everybody's winning right now. Like,
I appreciate it.
Oh my.
For those who have no idea how to enter the Sonic world, the Sonic lore, before we wrap things up, tell people, how do you start? Like, is it a particular game that they should play?
So.
What are we doing here?
So the first thing that you I mean, of course you got to pay respects to the classics. So of course you got to play at least Sonic 1 through 3. You don't have to finish them, but just to get like a general understanding of like just the basic 3 main characters, which is Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, and Eggman. But back then he was called Robotnik because language barriers and all that stuff. And then after that, I would tell people at least why you wouldn't have to literally like play the games because like the games are so old now. There's just video essays about them, and they just pretty much tell you like the whole thing that's gonna happen if you play the game yourself.
Right.
But I would watch video essays at least on Adventure 1 and 2 because those are very important to the Sonic fans.
Do you ever do any lore deep dives on your YouTube?
Most of the time, if I'm doing some lore deep dive, it's like while I'm streaming and stuff like that. It's like
Okay.
right off the dome, just because like somebody's
'Cause
like
you're-
asking questions about it. I actually used to do like YouTube videos and stuff like that, but they're mainly like tutorials on stuff like with games and all that. But I've definitely like thought about doing like video essays and all that stuff about stuff like what I want to talk about or like things I would like the Sonic games to happen in the future, because like they're doing a lot better than they were in the 2020s, or at least let's say like 2016 to like 2020. It was very rocky with the games. We had some hit or misses, but like, bro, it was kind of dark because we were.
It was a dark time.
It was kind of like the punching bag of like the gaming community, because like every time we get something announced that was Sonic related, everybody's just gonna be like, "Why are you getting your hopes up when you know this is trash?" And like half the community is just like, "You got a point." Like the last couple of games like weren't that good or anything like that, and like we bought it, but it's just like you kind of feel like you got scammed. But like the one that they just. No, the last one they had, which was pretty much like a remake, but they also added new things to it, which was Sonic X Shadow Generations. That's a good game for players to play, or for people to get into like the Sonic lore. That pretty much does like a quick synopsis of like majority of like the highlights of Sonic's history.
Yeah.
But then they also like cover a little bit of like what was going on with Shadow during some of like stuff that he was like very prominent in. Like they cover a little bit of Sonic Heroes, which is like a very popular game during like the PlayStation 2, the GameCube era.
Okay.
They cover a little bit of Sonic 06, which is okay, so
I'm sorry I'm bringing up all this traumatic these memories. Holy Christ.
So I tell people like Sonic 06 is like my favorite iteration of Sonic. I love the designs of them just because like they were trying to be a little bit more realistic on the characters. So Sonic is a little bit more taller. He's a lot lankier. His quills are a lot, longer and all that stuff.
Gross.
And like Jason Griffith, like it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog. Like he's still like my favorite like Sonic. So like at that time between that game and Sonic Unleashed, I feel like he was just killing it as Sonic the Hedgehog. And then he had the little Sonic X show. Like that was something that I make sure to like watch every Saturday morning. Like my dad, as cool as he is, I'm shouting you out again, Dad, because you're just that cool. He actually videotaped like at least like 3 to 5 hours of that show for me, and somehow put it on like a DVD.
Nice.
And like one day he just sat me down. I think he was just trying to get me out of his hair too. And he's just like, "Hey, watch this." And I'm just like, "Okay." And next thing I know, it's just like a whole marathon of Sonic X. And like this is like recorded like from cable. So like I'm also watching like commercials too. So it's like low key a time capsule of like what the era was back then, and like all the commercials that we had. And bro, I don't know if people really watch commercials from like the early 2000s or like the 90s and stuff. We had some wild ass commercials and stuff like that.
They're
like
insane.
That
Surge.
That's what I'm saying. That people really didn't know that had like a lot of adult undertones to it.
Oh
but like,
yeah.
They disguised it so well.
Oh yeah. Love it. Love it.
I missed that era.
It was a great era. And you were a great guest.
I mean, I was having a great time being here. Like, if I could, I probably would have like done like another like 2 hours of talking to you, just because.
Well, that you like.
I could.
You can come back.
I will always come back and do this again. But
Please
like,
do.
it's getting to that point where I think I gotta pee. So like,
okay, yeah.
I think it's to that point where
All
it's
right.
just like. I think Eric should call it right now.
All right. Thank you all for listening. This is Sonic Boy, AJ the Sonic Boy.
Hey.
Thank you all for listening. Thank you for coming to the live show if you did. Yeah. Don't forget to spay and neuter your pets. Good night.
I see you have chosen the right path. Henceforth, you will be known as a WIMP. Welcome to the worst Impressions Podcast. There's something strange in here. What's the deal